Hello, everybody. This is Appa Brian and Appa Baseball Classics, bringing to you the next game in the 1960 Strat Series. We're playing through a best-of-3 series tournament of all the 1960 teams, American League and National League. I'm not playing all the games in this project online. I don't want this to take a couple of months. Maybe a month will be good. So we played a couple of games offline, where we began last week with a Pirates downing the Phillies 6-0. And then offline, we played a game, the second game of that series, and that was won by the Pirates 5-4. And the first game of the next series, the Dodgers beat the Giants 3-2. So we're on game 4 today. San Francisco Giants at the 1960 Los Angeles Dodgers. I had a comment in my comment section of the last game asking me how I do the basic base stealing in basic strat. In basic rules, base stealers have a letter grade. They also have a running speed. For example, Felipe Alou is a grade B base stealer and a 1 through 16 base runner. And we strictly go on basic stealing with the stealing chart. Here, 1 to 15, you would be, or actually 1 to 13, you'd be safe. There is additional rules in basic strat that if you want to go in a little more detail and count the catchers, you could hold the runner, hold the runners and take a chance on a ground ball rolling through the infield. And that's on singles with a plus, that's on ground balls with a followed by 2 plus signs. That would get through the infield when you're holding a runner. But when you're holding a runner, for your catcher, if he's a defensive 1, you take 6 off the defensive steal base stealer stealing grade number. So Alou at a 13 would be just a 5. No, like Herb Rogan says, there's 3 people who do math. Those who can't, those who can. 13 minus 6 would be 7. So 1 through 7 would be Alou's chance to be safe. For a defensive catcher 2, which is second best defensive rating, you would take off 5. You take off 6 for 1, 5 for 2, 4 for 3, and 3 for 4. And that's how we'll play today. We will hold the runners or not and use those extended basic steal ratings. Through the years, when I played at Appa, I changed around with what I had the letters mean on and the defensive ratings mean for the catchers. I would, I think I usually did for a fielding catcher 1, which is the best, took off 4 and didn't hold the runners to where it increased the chance for a single on ground balls. But I took off 4 for the 1, and I took off 2 for defensive catcher 2, 0 for defensive catcher 3, and plus 2 for defensive catcher 4, which is how I usually played the game. But I'm going to go ahead and use the hold runners, take a chance on balls rolling through the infield. All right, let's go down to the field and get this game started. Well, first let's do the starting lineups. The Giants will start off with Felipe Alou leading off and playing left field. Jim Davenport's at third base. Say, hey, kid, Willie Mays at center field. Orlando Cepeda in left. Willie Kirkland in right. Hobie Landreth is the catcher. Don Blasingame second base. Eddie Brussoud shortstop. And Sam Jones is on the mound. For the Dodgers, Maury Wills will lead off and play shortstop. Junior Gilliam at third base. Wally Moon left field. Don Demeter center field. Norm Locker first base. Frank Howard in right field. Charlie Neal second base. Warren Sherry is the catcher. And left-hander Johnny Padres is on the mound for the Dodgers. Johnny Padres has completed his warm-up tosses. Felipe Alou has stepped into the batter's box And we're ready to begin game one, or game four of this tournament. 3-10 is a ground ball back to Johnny Padres, the comebacker, the throw to first, one down. That brings up Jim Davenport. I best remember him for moving his talents to Japan and becoming a big-time home run hitter, over 40 home runs season in Japan. 6-6 is a fly ball to center field. The center fielder for the Dodgers today is Don Demeter. He is under it and makes the catch. 2 down for the Giants. And here is Willie Mays. Padres into the windup, and here is the pitch. 5-8. That will be a split chance, a single for Willie Mays, 2-out single. And Willie is a base stealer with 2 outs to go. We will, 2 outs in the inning. Dodgers will hold the runner. Orlando Cepeda is a hitter, 297, 24 homers on the year. Since we're holding a runner, and Norm Sherry is a defensive 2, we'll take 5 off at A stealing, so 1 through 10. He'll have a half a chance to be safe. So he's going to hold and see what Orlando can do. 3-2 is a line drive to second base, caught by the second baseman Charlie Neal, and that's the end of the top of the first for San Francisco. They don't score. 0-0 with the Dodgers coming to bat. Said Sam Jones is on the mound for San Francisco. 3.19, 18-game winner for the Giants in 1960. And Maury Wills, leadoff hitter for the Dodgers, steps into the box. 295 average. Here is the pitch. 1-2 is a ground ball to first base, fielded by, let's see, who was playing first base for, it should be Orlando Cepeda. Fielded by Cepeda, unassisted. 1 away. Sam Jones glad to keep Maury Wills off the base pass. We got the sun coming through the window now. That's messing up the vision of the card, so I'm going to close this curtain. Here is Junior Gilliam, the hitter. 3-6 is a pop-up to first base. And once again, Cepeda is under it and makes the catch. 2 away. Third place hitter is Wally Moon. He, if you have baseball cards of Wally Moon, was the gentleman with the unibrow. 5-5. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Dodgers go down 1-2-3 in the first, top of the second, 0-0. On our scoreboard, the Dodgers are the home team. They'll be on the right. Giants are the visiting team. They're on the left. I'll always make the offensive team on the left here on the stand because I'm reading the columns 1 through 6 that way. Johnny Padres is going to pitch to Willie Kirkland to start off the second inning. He had a spectacular minor league career. I think he hit over 35 home runs 4 times in the minors. Came up to San Francisco, started in right field, didn't quite reach his potential, but he was one of several young players they brought up in the early 60s when they moved to San Francisco. You think Willie McCovey, Willie Kirkland, Jim Davenport, Felipe Alou, Juan Marshall. Those were all young stars they brought up after they moved from New York to San Francisco. Here's the pitch for Willie Kirkland. 112 is a fly ball to right field. Giant Frank Howard is under it and makes the catch. 1 down. There's the catcher, Hobie Landreth. 110 is popped up on the infield. Charlie Neal is under it and flips down the chase. He's got it. 2 outs. Don Blasingame The Giants' second baseman steps into the batter's box. 5-11 is a ground ball to the shortstop. 17, and the shortstop is Wills. He is a 2. Maury Wills makes the play. 3 up and 3 down for the Giants in the top of the second. Go to the bottom of the second. Giants nothing, and the Dodgers nothing. Don Demeter will lead off for LA. He had some power. Spent a lot of his time in Philadelphia and Detroit, as well as Los Angeles in the major leagues. In 1960, he had 9 home runs and only 168 at bats. Don Demeter leads off for LA. 4-4 is a fly ball to right field. Willie Kirkland is under it and makes the grab. 1 down. I'm going to change this setup here. Let's go to that. Norm Larker, the Dodger first baseman, comes to the batter's box. 6-7 is a base on balls. Dodgers get their first base runner. Not a threat to steal. The Giants are not holding the runner. Here's big Frank Howard coming to bat. 23 homers, 268 average in 1960. 3-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. Charlie Neal, very valuable member of the Dodgers' 1959 National League Championship team. 6-4 is a fly ball to Willie Mays in center field, who is a 1. 17-1. Willie Mays makes the catch. Go to the top of the third. Giants nothing, and the Dodgers nothing. We're near the bottom of the batting order for San Francisco. It's going to be Eddie Bersoud, then the pitcher, and back to the top. All right, steady Eddie Bersoud. Here's the pitch. Johnny Padres. 6-4 is a fly ball to center field. Don Demeter is under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Sam Jones, the pitcher, is using pitcher batting card number 3. And his roll is 3-7. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs. Top of the order. And Felipe Alou. Felipe Alou was the first Dominican to be a regular player in the major leagues. 1-6. Grounded to third base, scooped by Junior Gilliam to throw across. Felipe Alou is the third out. We go to the bottom of the third. Nothing. All right, we're at the bottom of the Dodger order. Norm Sherry, the catcher, pitcher, and then up to Maury Wills. Sam Jones completes his warm-up tosses. And here's the pitch to Norm Sherry, brother of Dodger pitcher Larry Sherry. 6-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Third strikeout already for Sam Jones. Here's the pitcher. Johnny Padres using pitcher ID card number 2. 6-5 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 4. U-turns back to the dugout. And now Maury Wills, he's not likely to K. I have 47 and 516 official bats, kind of more than I thought. There's the pitch to Maury Wills. 6-8 is a line drive, base hit for Wills. He is a double-A stealer. Double-A is still affected by the holding. Triple-A is not. So with 2 outs, if they hold the runner, that only gains them, because Hobie Landreth is a 4, that only gains them -3, 1 through 14, he'll be safe. He's going to try to steal. 3, Maury Wills is safe at second base with a stolen base. Now he's in scoring position for Junior Gilliam, one of at least 2 players to start his professional careers in the Negro Leagues. Of course, Willie Mays started with the Birmingham Black Barons. Gilliam also started in the Negro Leagues, and I forget the team he started with. I want to say Baltimore. Elite Giants, I think, is where he got his start. 5-11 is a ground ball, first base X. San Francisco's first baseman is Cepeda. He's a 4. That's going to be an out. He makes the play and then ends the inning. We go to the top of the 4th. Still nothing. All right, in real life, the World Series resumes tonight. I am kind of pulling for the Phillies because I'm not a huge fan of the Houston Astros. Jim Davenport leads off the top of the 4th for San Francisco. They have had only 1 base runner so far, and that's Willie Mays, who's singled in the first. All right, Johnny Padres winds and pitches. 1-10 is a drive to the alley by Jim Davenport. It's going to get down and roll up to the wall. A double, leadoff double for San Francisco. Brings up Willie Mays. No sacrifices here. 319 hitter. A little bit down in home runs, 29 homers in 1960. Willie was the toast of the town in New York. Very popular. Played stickball in the streets with young kids. When they moved to San Francisco, I don't think he was quite as popular in San Francisco right off as he was in New York. Padres in the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-12 is a line drive to second base, quick throw to second with Wills covering. It's going to be a double play. Davenport is doubled off 4-6 at second base. So 2 outs, and sometimes you're just not lucky. Here's Orlando Cepeda. Popped up to second. His first time up, 4-8. With a 1 on the split, that's going to be a base hit for Cepeda. He's a B stealer, but I don't think 1 to 13. I don't think I'll hold him. I don't want any ground balls rolling to the infield. Willie Kirkland steps into the box. I saw him play in person when he was with the Indians. Here's the pitch to when the Indians playing the A's in Kansas City. 6-4 is a fly ball to center field. Don Demeter will put that away, and that's the 3rd out. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Giants nothing and Dodgers nothing. Wally Moon will lead off the last of the 4th for LA. Solid player, came up with the St. Louis Cardinals. Now playing with the Dodgers. Good defender, good hitter. 4-5 is a triple by Wally Moon. So the Giants led off their top of the 4th with a leadoff double. They didn't get him in. Dodgers have Moon on 3rd. No outs. Don Demeter. Giants will play the infield back. 3-9 is a, oh man, 1 to 19 is a home run. Demeter doesn't quite get it over the wall. It's going to be a double. 20 on the split die. RBI double though, and the Dodgers are on the board. Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Norm Larker. Right, first damage in this game. still no outs. 1-5 is another drive. It's going to get down. It will score. Demeter Locker will roll into second base with an RBI double. And the Dodgers have come out swinging here in the fourth inning, triple, double, double. Here's Frank Howard. A lot of power here. I believe he was a right-handed batter. Made that bat look small, looked like a toothpick in his hand. 2-4 is a ground ball to third base A. Runner at second's going to hold, and the throw across retires Howard. That's the first out of the fourth inning. Charlie Neal. 1-8 is a ground ball to shortstop. Once again, Larker is going to have to hold at second. And Maury Wills makes the throw across, or not Maury Wills, the shortstop for San Francisco. Eddie Brassu makes the throw across. That's 2 outs. This brings up the 8th place hitter, Norm Sherry. 283 hitter. He will be walked intentionally to pitch to Padres. So Dodgers first and second. Pitcher comes up with 2 down. 2-5 is a 20 on the split. That's a line drive to second base. That strategy almost backfired, but he gets the out. Dodgers scored twice on 3 hits, a triple and 2 doubles. It's Los Angeles 2 and San Francisco nothing going to the 5th inning. Hobie Landreth, the catcher, will lead off for San Francisco, now down by 2. Giants were not quite up to their standards in 1962 when they won the pennant, but they were building that way, and they were getting young, as we talked about how they brought in all the young players when they moved to San Francisco. Here's the pitch to Landreth. 3-9 is a single for Hobie Landreth. 4th hit for the Giants. Not very fast at first base. Don Blasingame, the batter. 1-5 is a base on balls to Blasingame. And now Padres getting himself into his first pickle. Although the Giants did get a runner in scoring position in the last inning, they didn't score. Eddie Brassu comes on. Five, 6 is a ground ball to shortstop X. Maury Wills is a 2. 12. That's going to be a 6-4-3 double play with Hobie Landreth going to third. 2 outs. Giants still threatening him, but that threat is diminished quite a bit as the pitcher strolls up to the plate. Sam Jones. Infield playing back. 4-7. Walk the pitcher. Okay, first and third, San Francisco with 2 down. And here is dangerous hitter in Felipe Alou. Infield still playing back. 4-9 is a base hit for Alou. That drives in Hobie Landreth. That's the Giants' first run. And let's see. Blasingame could go to third. There was no asterisks after that. And 2 outs, he gets 2 additional on the running speed. He's going to go ahead and go there without drawing a throw. The throw goes to second base to keep Alou at first. So first and third, now a run in. It's 2-1 Dodgers. Here's Jim Davenport. 4-4 is a ground ball to second base, and Charlie Neal will take care of the out. That's 3 outs. On 2 hits, the Giants get on the board. Dodgers 2 and the Giants 1. We are at the top of the order for Los Angeles. Speedy Maury Will steps into the box, chokes up a lot, holds the bat up and down. Here's the pitch to Maury Wills, 3-5. Leadoff single by Wills. Already has a stolen base in this game. Next up is Junior Gilliam. Doesn't strike out much. Might try to hit and run. Or we could try a straight steal. San Francisco is going to go ahead and hold the runner on. Here's the pitch to Junior Gilliam. 5-5 is a swing and miss, strike 3. Gilliam strikes out. I guess I jinxed him. Warren Moon, 299 hitter, just under 300. Still holding Willie Mays. 4-6 is a base on balls to Warren Moon. First and second, not Warren Moon, Wally Moon. Don Demeter went out first and second. Demeter doubled and scored his last time up. Here's the pitch. 6-7 is another walk. Dodgers are really threatening here. Bases are juiced. Let's see if the Giants will stir in the bullpen. And they will. In the bullpen is Billy Odell and John Antonelli. So Billy Odell and Sherman Jones. Bases loaded. Norm Locker, 323 hitter. There's the pitch. Trying to get something hit on the ground. Maybe they can get a double play. 3-7 is a ground ball to first base. Larker throws to, or Cepeda throws to second. Back to first. It's going to be a 3-6-3 double play, inning ending double play, and the Dodgers don't score after getting the bases loaded. We go to the top of the 6th. It is 2-1 Los Angeles. Willie Mays will lead off for San Francisco in the top of the 6th. And let's see, Johnny Padres will come back out to the mound. Padres was quite the hero in Brooklyn in 1955. He was the World Series MVP, winning Game 3, and he got called on to pitch Game 7. He said he threw a number of changeups early in the game until the shadows came, and then at about the 5th inning, he went straight with hard stuff with fastball and hard curve. Didn't throw any more changeups until the last pitch of the game and shut out the Yankees for a 2-0 victory in Game 7, 1955. Willie Mays steps into the box for San Francisco, top of the 6th. They're down by 1. 4-6 is a swing and a miss. He strikes out to say, hey, kid. Willie goes back to the dugout, 1 for 3 today. Here's Cha-Cha, Orlando Cepeda. 3-4 is a ground ball to shortstop. Maury Wills throws to first. Cepeda is retired. Walt Kirkland. 5-5 is a strikeout. So an easy inning for Johnny Padres. We go to the last of the sixth. 2-1 San Francisco. Sam Jones has been struggling through the last 2 innings. He's going to stay in there and pitch to Frank Howard, Charlie Neal, and Norm Sherry toward the bottom of the Dodger order. Here's the pitch. 1-10. There's a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, a home run for Frank Howard. And I think that's going to be it for Sam Jones. So for San Francisco, even though we're playing basic strat, I would still try to bring in who I think they would bring in. And looking for somewhat long relief. This is a do or die for San Francisco. If they lose this game, they're out of the tournament. Tell you what, it might be, it's going to be Stu Miller. Stu Miller will come in for San Francisco. And so Jones goes just 5 innings. He gives up 3 runs. Miller was 7.6, 3.8 earned run average, and Charlie Neal steps into the box for LA. 3.7 is a base hit for Neal. Dodgers have been rather relentless the last 3 innings on offense. C. Steeler, they're not going to hold the runner. Norm Sherry, the batter. 2-10. Fly ball to Willie Mays in center field. Followed by a B. The runner will, let's see. Runner will hold. And now the pitcher, Johnny Padres. 1 out, 1 on, 1 in. 1-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Padres goes back to dugout. Maury Wills. Maury is 2 for 3 on the day. 5-12 is a fly ball to right field, taken by Willie Kirkland. That's the end of the 6th inning. Dodgers plate 1 on the home run by Frank Howard. It is 3-1 going into the 7th. My home rules in Stratomatic, when their innings are not listed on the card, the point of fatigue comes in the 7th inning. 3 bad things happen, then they become tired. So Padres is in his point of fatigue inning. He'll be pitching to Hobie Landreth, Wade Blessing, Don Blessingame, and Eddie Bursuit. 1-6 is a base on balls for Hobie Landreth. Not much speed at first. Don Blessingame. 2 runs down, don't want to give up any outs. He's going to swing away. 3-7 is a single 1 star, first and second for the Giants. No outs. That's 2 marks against Padres fatigue. He may not make it out of this inning. Eddie pursued. San Francisco is going to take pursuit, a 225 hitter, and with no outs, he is going to go ahead and sacrifice. 8 on the sacrifice. Batter is thrown out by the first baseman. Runners advance, so it's a successful sacrifice. 3-4. And now we'll bring up a pitch hitter for Sam Jones, or for Stu Miller, rather. So Miller goes 1 inning, gives up no runs. And let's see who the pitch hitter is going to be. Sherman Jones is warming up in the bullpen for San Francisco. And that pitch hitter, it will be go with Willie McCovey. So 1 out, second and third. Infield is going to play back. They don't want any cheap grounders rolling through the infield and scoring 2 runs. They're going to go ahead and play back. And they're going to go ahead and pitch to Willie McCovey. 1-9 is a drive by Willie McCovey. It could be, it is out of here, a 3-run home run by William Mack. And now the Giants lead 4-3. That's going to do it for Johnny Padres. 1 batter too many. So next batter is the top of the order for San Francisco, and Felipe Alou. Dodgers will counter with Ed Roebuck, veteran reliever Ed Roebuck. Pitching to Felipe Alou. 3 runs in, 1 out. Here's the pitch. 1-9 is a ground ball to third base, fielded by Junior Gilliam to throw to first. Alou is out. He's 1 for 4. 2 outs in the 7th inning. Jim Davenport. 5-5 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the 3rd out. On 2 hits, the Giants score 3 runs and take a 4-3 lead. It's 7th inning stretch time. Junior Gilliam lead off the bottom of the inning. And the new pitcher for San Francisco is Sherman Jones. .09 ERA. Junior Gilliam steps into the box for LA. Now the Dodgers trail for the first time in the game. 1-10 is a leadoff single by Junior Gilliam. C speed. Giants will not hold him. Wally Moon. For 7 is a base hit. Gilliam has a chance to go to third. Running speed is 1 through 16. Moon will not go to second on the throw to third. Here's a throw to third. He is safe. First and third Dodgers. I think you have to be an A or B runner to go to second on the throw to other bases. John Denver comes up. San Francisco will play at double play depth. 4-2 is a line drive to the shortstop. Eddie Brassoud puts the squeeze on it, 1 out. Demeter flirted with an RBI single, but it was caught. Norm Larker comes up. Larker is 1 for 2 with a double in the game. 1-7. That's a single. We'll score Gilliam. Moon, and it ties the game. Moon can go to third. His speed is 1-15. He's going to try to go to third. And he's safe at third easily. First and third again for the Dodgers. Sherman Jones has not exactly spelled relief. Now he's looking at Frank Howard, who homered his last time up. Game is tied. Angels still playing back. 1-7 is a on the split dice. That's a two-base double for Frank Howard. RBI. Larker goes to third. Moon scores, and the Dodgers lead 5-4. Charlie Neal. That's going to be it for Sherman Jones, who goes just 1/3 of an inning and is touched for 2 runs and is responsible for 2 more on the bases. All right, the new pitcher is going to be, let's go with Billy O'Dell. .19 earned run average. He is going to pitch to Charlie Neal. 2-9 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Maybe Odell will avoid a huge inning against his Giants. Norm Sherry, the catcher, 283 hitter, he'll be walked. Dodgers will probably just send up a pitch hitter. Let's take a look at that. As Sherry takes the bases. Roebuck is a strong reliever, 277. Let's see who else is in the bullpen. We've got Larry Sherry and Roger Craig. Ed Reichow, who's got a very high ERA. Danny McDivitt. Ed Palmquist. All right, it's going to be a pitch hitter. Let's pitch hit with Tommy Davis. And the new pitcher, when they come back out, will be Palmquist. He's warming in the bullpen. And Tommy Davis steps into the box for Los Angeles. 276 hitter in 1960. There's 2 outs. Bases are loaded. 2-6 is a single for Tommy Davis. Pitch hit single will drive home Larker. We'll send Howard to third. He could try to score. He's not fast. Be 1-13. So let's give the Dodgers 1 more run. And he's going to try to score. Runner from first to second will stay on second. 1-13, he'll be safe. He is safe. Frank Howard scores 2 RBIs on the hit for Tommy Davis, and the Dodgers now lead 7-4. 4 runs home in the inning. Those runs are charged to Sherman Jones. And the batter is Maury Wills. First and second, 2 outs. 110 is a ground ball back to the pitcher, who throws out Maury Wills. Dodgers bat around in the 7th inning. They score 4 times on 5 hits. Dodgers 7, Giants 4, 8th inning. New pitcher for Dodgers is Ed Palmquist. He is 0-1, 2.54 earned run average. Willie Mays will lead off for San Francisco, 1 for 3 on the day. Here's Palmquist to the Say Hey Kid, 2-9. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Mays strikes out for the second time in the game. 1 away. Orlando Cepeda. 6-4 is catcher's card. That's a 2, 10-on-2. Out on a dribbler. 2 outs. Willie Kirkland. 2-6 line drive to Charlie Neal at second base. 3 up and 3 down for the Giants in the top of the 8th. They're running out of time. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Dodgers 7 and San Francisco 4. Junior Gilliam will lead off the 8th for LA. 4-5 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. Gilliam is 1 for 5 on the day. Wally Moon. Moon is 2 for 3, singled and tripled, also walked. 3-7 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Billy O'Dell comes in, meaning business. 2 strikeouts. Here's Don Demeter. Let's see if he can strike out the side. 6-4 is a fly ball to center field, caught by Willie Mays. We go to the top of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants 4. Palmquist will stay in the game. This will be his fatigue inning, second inning of relief. And Hobie Landreth is due to lead off the 9th for San Francisco. One three is a line drive to second base. Charlie Neal snags it. 1 out. Don Blasingame. For 7 is a split chance. That's going to be a base hit for Blasingame. He is 2 for 3. He is one of the at least 2 base runners the Giants need to try to catch up. Eddie Bursuit. To 7. Fly out to the left fielder, Wally Moon. 2 outs. San Francisco will look to the bench to bring up a pitch hitter for the pitcher. And that pitch hitter is going to be longtime base coach later on, Joey Amalfitano. Last chance for the Giants. Here's the pitch to Amalfitano. 6-11 is a fly ball to left field X. That's Wally Moon. He's a 2. 20 on the 2 is an out. That's the ball game. Final score, Dodgers 7 and the Giants 4. And we'll put that on the card. That closes out the series. And the Dodgers will go to play the Pirates at Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh is the number 1 seed. So they'll be the round 2 series in the National League. Our next game will be the Reds and Cardinals. Reds and Cardinals, and we're going to have a special guest tomorrow to play that game. My son Justin will join me at 11 o'clock, and we'll play Strat together over StreamYard. And then also don't forget my NFL pick shows. That's also tomorrow night at 7 p.m. It's going to be a little earlier. It'll be at 5:45 Central Time. And it might be a little bit shorter show than usually. Usually they run an hour, and we'll try to get that over before the World Series starts. At any rate, thanks for joining me. Have a good day, and may God bless.